Ladies and gentlemen, MJF here, as if you didn't already know, and I'm sitting here in my humble abode about to sip on some Dewar's Scotch whiskey. And I've got some news for all you people. First of all, happy Thanksgiving. You're welcome. I know, I'm a courteous man. I would like to talk about what I'm thankful for. One, me. I am awesome. But two, I have been cordially invited to wrestle for LDN Wrestling and go across the pond. Brits, I'm coming over. And I'm about to give you people a taste of what MJF is all about. What is this? This is cheap. This is cheap like all of you Brits. My name is Maxwell Jacob Feinstein, and I'm better than you. And you know it.
This is London.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of LDN Capital TV. I am, of course, Lord Andy Coyne, and you can find me on all the social medias across the entire universe, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your Facebook. Just look, Lord Andy Coyne. It'll give you a warm, fuzzy feeling. But let's stop talking about me. Let's talk about a man with an even bigger ego than I, and that is, of course, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who's currently walking his way down to the LDN ring, and I actually have no idea why he's coming down to the ring, and I had the displeasure of brushing past this man earlier on tonight, and God, the arrogance just radiated off him like a raging bushfire. This is a man who believes himself to be a veteran, even though he's only been in the business for 2 years. He's certainly confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man requests complete and utter silence as I repeat his Shut up! He's the 2-year veteran. He is the Jewish delight. He's better than you, and you all know it. From Long Island, New York, USA, it's Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That's certainly not the welcome he was expecting there.
Will you idiots shut up?
Wow!
Look, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm talking to you, fatty. Here's what you're gonna do, poker man. You're gonna get me a match because these people love me. And you're gonna get me a shot at the LDN Heavyweight Championship.
Tell you one thing, you can drape yourself with Burberry, but you can never drape yourself with class.
You don't come in and disrespect us. This isn't America, pal. This is England. And you come here dressed like a chap. Hey! What? I'm from America. What's a chap?
Small, confused child in there.
The textbook definition of chap is MJF. Chap.
He's a good person.
And you know what? You might be a big deal in America, but in this country, you have to earn your spot. You're in a championship match, we need a triple threat match. 3 men, 1 title. And you know what? It's not America. We do things the British way here.
Absolutely. I mean, world of sports stars like Steve Gray, they didn't earn their stripes by being handed everything. In a British wrestling ring, you have to earn every spot you get.
And bring out the other 2 wrestlers. Come on.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a British Heavyweight Championship match going on right now, and it's a rarity. It's a triple threat contest. 3 men in the ring at the same time, pinfall or a submission. The winner walks out LDN British Champion. And here he is, the monstrous British heavyweight champion, and the operative term is heavyweight. Ladies and gentlemen, Crusher Curtis, weighing in tonight at a hair over 30 stone. Hailing from Southampton, this man is an utter destroyer when he steps himself into that ring. A man who knows how to use his weight to his advantage. And my God, there's a lot of weight to throw around. Crusher Curtis, possibly one of the most dangerous men who have ever stepped foot in a British wrestling ring. I mean, the question is, how do you overcome somebody like Crusher Curtis? And thankfully for someone like Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and of course the third man who will be entering the match momentarily, they will be able to use that chaos, the unpredictability that comes with three-way contests to their advantage. For Crusher Curtis, he's got to try and maintain and control the momentum of both his opponents and make sure that he fights his sort of fight. Slow and dirty. Will you hear the distinctive tune of one Alan Lee Travis, a man who has been competing here in LDN for the bulk of his career for over 10 years, and you see wrapped around his waist is the Capital Championship, and what a feather it would be in his hat if he was also to walk out as British champion right here tonight. Now, Alan Lee Travis, as I mentioned, a 10-year veteran here in LDN, and of course he is also heading up the LDN Wrestling Training School, passing on his knowledge, his experience, and his wisdom to the next generation of young grapplers who want to make a name for themselves in the British wrestling scene. But for Alan Lee Travis, all that matters to him is to one day lift up the British Heavyweight Championship one more time. And if he could do that tonight, what an inspiration he would be to all the young wannabe wrestlers out there who want to follow in his footsteps. Now, I know Alan Lee Travis very well. He is a fast, cagey, and technically sound competitor. He would often use his technical wrestling to stay ahead of his opponents. But when you've got two opponents in one match, he might need to rely on his agility right here tonight if he wants to lift the gold. What a wolf's den he's jumping into right there. He's got Maxwell Jacob Friedman and, of course, the monstrous Crusher Curtis.
So, ladies and gentlemen, LDN Wrestling presents a triple threat match for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship and belt. Rules are very simple. 3 wrestlers. The last man standing by pinfall wins or retains the LDN British Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, on my left from Farnham in Surrey, he's a former 7-time LDN British Heavyweight Champion and the current LDN Capital Champion, Alan Lee Travis.
Certainly, most likely, the fan favourite here tonight. He's lifted the title 7 times before. Can he lift it for an 8th?
USA, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
You've come in here with a lot of confidence and bluster. Let's see if you can carry it.
Reigning LDN British Heavyweight Champion, Crusher Curtis.
My God. What an intimidating stature that man is. He's like a giant stone golem. Crusher Curtis now surrendering the LDN British Championship, and this match will now be underway. You can hear the fans getting restless. They are ready for this match to start. The official showing the championship to all the competitors. And that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. The prestigious LDN British Championship. A lot of tension in the room, and there's the bell.
These people didn't come here to see you two idiots. They came here to see you.
What the hell is Maxwell Jacob Friedman doing? This is no time for hot dogging. This is no time to try and earn favors with the crowd. Nobody's buying your t-shirt tonight, laddie. It looks like Crusher Curtis is going to try his luck with the fans. It's like looking at a gorilla. Do you really want to challenge Alan Lee Travis here? The man is utterly beloved here in the LDN arena. Well, Friedman's trying to pull on the strength from the crowd, but I think they're just peeing on him from a great, great height. Well, Maxwell Jacob Friedman's right. This isn't a popularity contest. I just don't think anyone actually told Friedman. You know, Friedman's a cocky guy. I mean, he threw away a life in America. He threw away his scholarship, and he came all the way to the United Kingdom. And he genuinely thought that promotions would be handing them championships and just strapping them around his waist. Little did he realize he was going to have to take on some of the very best if he was actually going to win the gold. And now you see all three men very carefully now monitoring one another. Just on. Alan Lee Travis now going for the bigger, badder Crusher Curtis. And Curtis, of course, just firing back. But Alan Lee Travis is like a house of fire right in there. And hang on a second. Friedman's just relaxing in the corner there. And he's just realized his mistake. Looks like Michael Jacob Friedman. He doesn't actually want to be hit in the face. I can't say I blame him, but that's why he's in the ring. Uh-oh. You do not want to turn this into a US versus UK contest because it'll effectively be 2-on-1 against you, Friedman. Whoa! Big jab there from Travis, and another one from Curtis. And Curtis with the headbutt, and Friedman drops down hard to the ground. Friedman just got blasted right in the face with a solid right hand. And Alan Lee Travis now directing Crusher Curtis to take on the Yank. Crusher Curtis now, solid right hand, and Friedman just falls down hard. I mean, let's be honest, if Crusher Curtis is going to punch you in the face, there's only one way to go.
You wanted to pop. Hey, stop hitting me in the face! Enough!
Well, I guess Friedman isn't enjoying being walleyed in the face. Oh, and there's a double clothesline instead for his troubles. Oh, Crusher Curtis, the alliance has been broken. Curtis hitting that monstrous German suplex, and look at him with his arms raised like two massive tree trunks. Such a dominant force in there, and you can see why he is the British heavyweight champion. And he's taking it now to Alan Lee Travis, the man who is no doubt the bigger threat to his championship, the current capital champion. But Alan Lee Travis is known for his heart and his fight, trying to fight back, but it's just so difficult against such overwhelming odds. Friedman now faked a dive, and I don't think Crusher Curtis is enjoying the fact that Friedman is not taking this seriously, and he just wellied him down with that massive clothesline. For the fans now, they are getting behind the British representative Crusher Curtis, but you see Alan Lee Travis snuck in round the back door. He's calling for it, and I don't think his opponents have seen him. Off the ropes and, oh, over the top! Suicide dive, wiping out both of his opponents. And indeed, for Alan Lee Travis, it truly is easy. He makes it look utterly effortless. Alan Lee Travis now just taking Crusher Curtis to school, which is appropriate since he is the head trainer of the LDN training facility. Alan Lee Travis was offering a knuckle sandwich to Crusher Curtis, but Curtis with a shot to the guts, and now, a huge body slam on the unprotected wooden floor, and you know that would have reverberated quite fiercely through the spine of one Alan Lee Travis. Curtis now back into the ring. He is indeed the king of the ring right now, but it looks like Maxwell Jacob Friedman is going to try his luck against the British champion. But it looks like he might be a little bit gun-shy against the super heavyweight. He's trying to bribe the champ? Surely that's not going to work. Well, and Lee Travis, he's taking that fiver and he's putting it down his pants, so I guess a deal is a deal. Crusher Curtis might be a planet-crushing monster, but he's one with honor, it would seem. Now, we've got Friedman and Curtis just taking it to Alan Lee Travis. And I don't care how good you are, I don't care how many times you've lifted the British Heavyweight Championship. I think if you've got two men as dangerous as Friedman and Curtis, I don't think there's any way you can win this contest. Crusher Curtis now measuring up for a monstrous headbutt. And that was huge, just cracking it right into the crown of Alan Lee Travis, and Friedman follows through with a big solid kick to the midsection. Well, the fans are desperately trying to get their hero back into this thing. Oh, and looks like they might have woken him up, grabbing the foot of Curtis, and now Alan Lee Travis, he trips down the monstrous British champion, drops that elbow right into the heart. Alan Lee Travis now looks like he's got the opportunity. Went for a double axe handle, but Crusher Curtis, I apologize, with a solid shot to the midsection, forcing Alan Lee Travis to fall down to the ground hard. I mean, this is a solid strategy here by Crusher Curtis. I mean, if you keep Alan Lee Travis winded like he's doing right now with that big suplex, I mean, it's going to slow him down. It's difficult to breathe. You just can't get oxygen into your blood and into your muscles. And well, there you see Maxwell Jacob Friedman trying to go for the championship victory himself. Hook the outside leg, but no. You might have paid him, but he's not going to let you take his British championship. And Alan Lee Travis taking advantage now with the drop kick, a quick clothesline across the chest, and another, and he is just struggling to drop Friedman, but there he goes on the third attempt. Third time was the charm. Launches him into the corner. It's Crusher Curtis, and now Alan Lee Travis follows through. Well, Alan Lee Travis is most definitely taking back control right now. And you can see him, Travis, he is signaling to the top rope. The current Capital Champion wants to go one title higher, win the British Championship, but unfortunately, Friedman just catching him at the last moment off that top rope. Oh no, this is gonna be ugly. Crusher Curtis! Powerbombing both his opponents down to the ground. I think that might have taken something out of Curtis as well, but if he can crawl over and pin one of his opponents, he might just retain the British Championship. This will be interesting. The official is counting all men down right now, and if all men do stay down, Crusher Curtis with a big right hand, and now a boot to the side of the face. Alan Lee Travis trying to knock down the monstrous champion. And all three men now back down to the ground, and the official is there with the no standing 10 count. If all men stay down, this will be a draw. Crusher Curtis will walk out still British Heavyweight Champion. But the fans, they are calling to Alan Lee Travis. They are willing him back to his feet. And Travis somehow finding the strength to do so. but greeting him is Crusher Curtis, and now all three men in a three-way slug fight. This is what it's come down to, ladies and gentlemen. The most prestigious prize in British wrestling on the line. Oh, both men duck the clothesline and hit those thrust kicks, and Curtis stalls to the outside. Oh, and here you go. It's come down to these two men. Alan Lee Travis, the hair quicker, off the ropes. Oh, and he's been picked up, but oh, tombstone from Friedman. If he hits this, no. Alan Lee Travis with the reversal. And if he can hit the tombstone, he might just walk out British champion. Hits it hard, hooks the outside leg. Two, but Curtis with the last momentary save. And you can see Friedman there just holding the back of his head. You have to believe that Alan Lee Travis had the British Championship within his fingertips. But now it's Crusher Curtis going for one of his big power bombs. Oh, just huge impact. Two. Oh, and Alan Lee Travis. Oh, he's gone for the submission. Ingenious. He took the lemons and made it into lemonade. And Crusher Curtis could be in a world of trouble now. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Friedman going for a submission of his own right now. Well, this is unprecedented. We've got two submissions on the British champion. Crusher Curtis able to kick away Friedman and then just rakes the eye of Alan Lee Travis. Goes for the cover. Oh, no, wait. He's going for another power bomb. Oh, and he drops him down hard. You could feel the earth crack underneath the impact lines. Oh, Friedman walking straight into the goozle. There's the choke slam. And now Crusher Curtis. Oh no. He is in the drop zone, ladies and gentlemen. Crusher Curtis is going to use all 30 stone and he's going to retain the British Championship. He's setting up. Oh, full impact. Hooks the outside leg. Three, and still British champion, Crusher Curtis.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still LDN British Heavyweight Champion, Crusher Curtis.
And the former doorman from Southampton has just booted out Friedman and Travis out of his bar because this is his ring and his British Championship. And I told you it was all about Crusher Curtis controlling the flow of the match, fighting his kind of fights, slow and dirty. And after hitting two massive power bombs and then that massive crushing blow from the corner, he will still walk out British Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and look who's coming to the ring. It is, of course, the LDN's resident chav, one Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Oh, he rocks a Burberry scarf like nobody else on this earth. And it's particularly impressive to be a chav when you consider he's not even British. Anyway, all joking aside, tonight, Maxwell Jacob Friedman will be taking on Alan Lee Travis and will be challenging for his Capital Championship. Now, of course, although Alan Lee Travis is the current Capital Champion, do not forget this is a multi-time British champion. So although Maxwell Jacob Friedman has got a tremendous opportunity here tonight, it's a hell of a challenge that he will be facing in the champion.
Cut my music. Cut my music. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or by the looks of it, poor, just be honest, my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And I, unlike you crooked teeth, fat pigs,
Oh, come on!
amazing country, a country called America!
Yeah, you're not going to earn any love here with your patriotism here tonight, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
And for that specific reason, that is why I'm better than you, and you know it. Hailing from New York City, that part's true. Representing the United States of America, please welcome Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That is indeed the challenger for tonight's Capital Championship. And what a disgrace he is to the LDN ring.
Listen, ladies and
And there he is, the Capital Champion, a man who I think we can all agree we can be proud in. This is Alan Lee Travis, multi-time British champion and the current holder of the Capital Championship. Of course, as well as being a phenomenal singles competitor, Alan Lee Travis has put the responsibility of training the next generation of the young British wrestling superstars and to help build the industry that we all love being a part of. Now, Alan Lee Travis will be coming into this match with a considerable amount of experience compared to Maxwell Jacob Friedman here tonight. And he needs to leverage that experience because his opponent is definitely big, he's definitely stronger. But I also think that Alan Lee Travis has the speed advantage. If he can combine the experience with the speed and, of course, the home field advantage, he will still walk out Capital Champion. Building some phenomenal international relationships right here, Sanjay Bagga.
Here's what I need you people to do. I need you to stay quiet during this match. I need complete silence when I wrestle.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
That's my style.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman demanding perfect quiet in the arena tonight. Ha! And Alan Lee Travis, oh my God, he makes Burberry look phenomenal. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, of course, demanding silence in the LDN arena tonight. Something tells me that it's not going to happen. We have an incredibly raucous crowd here tonight, and they want to see Alan Lee Travis walk out still Capital Champion. Oh, Alan! You rascal. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman probably got that from Camden Market earlier today. I doubt its authenticity.
Back way. I'll give it to him. Back away. I'll give that to him. Give it back. Give that to me.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman, my God, Alan Lee Travis has already got a psychological advantage here. The referee really not appreciating the scarf. Alan Lee Travis posing for the fans. Capital Champion defending here tonight against the American Invader, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Well, there you go. The bell has been rang. The official there with the championship. And we are underway. The experience and speed of Alan Lee Travis against the strength and, well, arrogance, really, of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Last time we saw Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he was having a lot of fun, but he seems deadly focused here tonight. He knows that winning the Capital Championship could really bode well for his career here in the British wrestling scene. And he's trying to roll out of the arm ringer, and he finds the escape and applies one of his own. Oh! Maxwell Jacob Friedman now going for a tequila sunrise takedown there. Oh, and look at him using the ropes to gain the leverage. He has the hammerlock on Alan Lee Travis, using the thickness of his legs to really maintain the pressure. And it's almost like he's trying to twist his shoulder out of joint like an overcooked chicken wing. God, I could do the chicken wing right about now. Maxwell Jacob Friedman just getting one more stomp on the shoulder there, just trying to get that extra tweak of damage on the champion. And it's quite effective. You can see Alan Lee Travis, he seems to be favouring that left arm there. He's particularly holding it just underneath the elbow point, collar elbow tie-up. And of course, with the weakness in the arm, it was easy for Maxwell Jacob Friedman to get the wrist lock and maintain control. Alan Lee Travis trying to use his athleticism to keep him out of there, but Maxwell Jacob Friedman using his weight to keep him to the ground. But now, Alan Lee Travis, the leader of the new generation that he's training up, using his technical finesse to really tie his opponents up in knots, takes the snapmare, drops the leg, and now has an arm hold of his own, using the strength of his legs to try and hyperextend the elbow point of one Maxwell Jacob Friedman. course, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he's got to make sure that his shoulders don't stay too close to the ground for too long. The official is there to count the 3. And Friedman wisely diving to the safety of the bottom rope. And the official is demanding a break of the hold. Alan Lee Travis did have the wrist lock, but realizing that the rules are the rules and he had to let go. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, you can see the steams just coming out of his ears. He is being embarrassed by the multi-time British champion, Alan Lee Travis. Even the ring announcer's getting his licks in tonight. Well, as you kind of gather, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
And you know what? The answer is never.
As mentioned, Maxwell Jacob Friedman is the kind of gentleman who likes a nice quiet workplace, and unfortunately, he's not going to get that here tonight. Maybe he's used to it in America when he's wrestling in front of 10 people. I don't know. I would not trust Maxwell Jacob Friedman one bit. Oh, no, come on, Alan. Come on. Years of salty experience tells you that shaking that man's hand is not worth it. I ain't saying anything. Oh, come on, Alan, don't do this. Do not be a silly pillock. Oh, what did I tell you? Maxwell Jacob Friedman with a kick to the midsection, but Alan Lee Travis, such a trusting, gold-hearted individual, and it might just cost him a championship here tonight. Alan Lee Travis looks like he was trying for a suplex, but Maxwell Jacob Friedman just controlling him with the head there. Travis now firing off the shots, launches them off the ropes, but oh! The bigger Friedman just powering down the champion. Now you see Friedman going off the ropes, but oh! Alan Lee Travis just knocked down again, and you see him holding his arm, and that is exactly what Maxwell Jacob Friedman was doing earlier in the contest. Jumps the sleeper off the ropes, the sleeper again. There's the leapfrog. The match is getting fast, and of course, it benefits Alan Lee Travis. Beautiful drop kick there from the champion, and Friedman is rocking. Oh! Fireman carry. What's Alan Lee Travis going to do with him? Oh, he's taking him for a ride! Whirly bird! Whirly bird! And he's picking up the speed now, and Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he is dizzy. And if I was him, I would not turn around because the Capital Champion is waiting for him. He blew him a kiss, and he fell off his feet. Hooks the outside leg, there's the cover, it's a 2, but no, it was not a 3. The champion was denied, but don't worry, it's still early in the contest, it's even man's game. Alan Lee Travis now with the front headlock. But Jacob Maxwell Friedman trying to find that arm bar, and again, going back to the left arm. He has a strategy, which is wise. You need a strategy if you're going in against Alan Lee Travis. And oh! Behind the official's back, Maxwell Jacob Friedman just scraped the eyes of Alan Lee Travis and then throwing him shoulder first into that corner. And once again, goes straight back to the arm, just throwing him down like a sack of spuds. Cocky cover right there. He wasn't going to get the 2, but let's be honest, he was just trying to drive his full point of his weight right into the chest bone there. And now again, just putting his weight on the elbow point. Alan Lee Travis is a car with one faulty wheel right now. His left arm seems to be giving him grief from the opening moments of this contest. And although it looked like that he was going to have an easy night once he got past that, Maxwell Jacob Friedman came in with a strategy. And he's gone straight back to the arm. And that's all he needs to do. Keep going back to the arm to maintain control. And look, applies the arm wringer, really retching up the tension and tries to launch Alan Lee Travis out of the corner. But now, Alan Lee Travis firing with that big left hand, but remembering he heard it. And it just allowed Maxwell Jacob Friedman to get back in control. And Alan Lee Travis now quite desperately trying to go for the free count. He knows it only takes 3 seconds, but he wasn't able to get it there. Kick to the midsection, go for a sunset flip once again. Alan Lee Travis really wants to win this very quickly. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, no, drops the knee right on the elbow point with deadly precision. Maxwell Jacob Friedman just continues to torture the Capital Champion. And you see Alan Lee Travis is holding his elbow in his hands, they look crooked. It's like he's trying to get feeling back into them. It's very disorientating. And the problem is that if one of your arms is hurt, it's very difficult to use power moves and to refocus on your opponent. Maxwell Jacob Friedman now. He's got that knuckle lock on the top, and Alan Lee Travis trying to fight out of it. You see him firing shots with the right elbow there, and then follows up crossbody. But although he hit the crossbody, he landed on his arm, and he just couldn't capitalize. He couldn't maintain the pressure to get the 3 count, and now both men are down. You see the official issuing the no standing 10 count, and of course, I probably don't need to remind you, but if this is a draw, Alan Lee Travis will walk out with the championship. But Alan Lee Travis, he is a man who's so proud. He wants to win every match he enters, even if he's only got one good arm. Gets him with the shoulder block, and another. You can see him trying to not use his elbow, instead trying to use his shoulders. Back elbow, Alan Lee Travis, head of steam, and this time using the legs. Now that's using your head, because the outside leg. Friedman able to kick out and stay alive in this contest. Alan Lee Travis with a very fast flurry, but it wasn't enough. Maxwell Jacob Friedman once again going to the arm, but Travis is just too wise to his games now, able to fight him off. Friedman to his feet. Oh, thunderclap! Under the legs he goes. Oh, half Nelson. No, Alan Lee Travis goes for the roll-up. He's got it. 2. Oh, wait. Oh, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He's got the tights. He's got the tights. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Oh, he tried to run the blind spot. It wasn't going to work. Oh, there it is. Half Nelson suplex. Right on his head. Rolls him over for the cover. He shoots the half, but no. Kick out at 2.5. And you're hearing the fans, you're hearing the ring announcer. They are chanting for Travis, the beloved champion of LDN. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he's winding it up. He wants one big solid lariat and take it home. Oh, right to blind spot, big knee strike. Hits him like a bazooka. 2. Oh! Alan Lee Travis with that moment of brilliance, just hitting that massive knee strike right underneath the chin of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, but unfortunately unsuccessful in getting the 3 count. But one thing I've noticed, and I'm sure you've noticed at home, is every time these 2 men go for a cover, it gets closer and closer to that 3, and it's only a matter of time till we get a victor here tonight. Oh, look at Alan Lee Travis just trying to bridge out of it. And Maxwell Jacob Friedman just twisting out, now firing the shots right underneath the jaw of Travis. Gotta say, the Capital Champion is looking like he's in a very concerning predicament right now. He's looking dazed and groggy. Maxwell Jacob Friedman off the ropes. Oh! Thrust kick right into the chest bone, which allowed Friedman to get back up with a roaring elbow, but a big headbutt from the champion. And once again, both men are down. See both men trying to stir, and they're not getting up quite as eagerly as they were earlier on in the contest. It looks like Alan Lee Travis might be the first to his feet. We're up to 7. This is... Oh, no, both men back to their feet now. And it's Alan Lee Travis with the first shot. There's the receipt. There's the refund. There's the gift certificate. Off the ropes, and Alan Lee Travis, Maxwell Jacob Friedman are just fighting it out for the Capital Championship. Huge shots left and right and bloody center. Oh, a couple of big firm shots there from Alan Lee Travis. And oh, Maxwell Jacob Friedman quite wisely trying to go for the arm bar, and he's holding on. Alan Lee Travis trying to roll out of it. But Maxwell Jacob Friedman was one roll ahead, and he's maintained the arm, and look at the horrible angle of that arm. Pulls him closer to the middle of the ring. That was smart. Alan Lee, he goes for the roll-up. 2. Alan Lee Travis knows a reversal for everything. Oh, wait for it. Titanic! Floats over. 2. And Alan Lee Travis got it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Lee Travis still Capital Champion. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He came in with a lot of arrogance, but he also came with a plan. And he kept going back to that arm of Alan Lee Travis. And it was a highly effective strategy to keep the technically superior champion at bay. However, Alan Lee Travis, always looking for that opportunity, hooked the leg, dropped his opponent on his head, and he will walk out still Capital Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Lord Andy Coyne. Thank you, and good night.